This is A-Game, fast-acting, long-lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got a video to show you guys, and then we're going to talk about how these Black women are really raising these children. So let me share my screen. Let me share the video, and I will be back with my perspective. Okay, so you were able to see the atrocity, all girls, in a little mall. Looked like they was like in a little mall, a little restaurant or something like that. And a group of Black girls, looked like they may have been age range anywhere from maybe like 12 or 13 to maybe 14, maybe 15. In that kind of middle school, I'm a freshman in high school kind of range, because they looked a little small. But small or not, young or not, you got a group of little hyena cubs running amok in a whole establishment, tearing up equipment, tearing up the counter, throwing things, picking up stuff, throwing, not caring if they're hitting anybody, yelling, screaming, profanities that they had to bleep out. And while them people who was at work was just standing back trying not to get hit by whatever they were throwing, all the things that they were throwing. And this is what get taught to young Black girls: how to be aggressive, how to be violent, how to try to be intimidating, how to do so in groups. Okay? These young girls done went out as a pack to go somewhere and terrorize some other people, completely disrupt that place, completely trash that place. Nothing is happening that's got you that mad. I don't care if they got the order right, wrong, or handed to you upside down. Where are the mothers? Where are the parents? Where's the school work? Why you ain't at home? Why you not somewhere trying to figure out how to do something productive? Just got these kids running around here in wild packs like little animals, terrorizing whatever little neighborhood, whatever little store, whatever little mall or whatever like that they done went to, terrorizing folks, and wasn't scared. Didn't anticipate that there would be any police call, wasn't scared of whatever little security might have been around, not concerned about any consequence that might come their way. Where the parents at? Where's the mother? certain way, when you raised with decency, you're decent even when they not around, because you don't want word to get back to your mama and your daddy that you was out somewhere acting a fool. You didn't want that word to get back to them because it was going to be consequences to those actions. If you was out doing something so bad that a police had to be called or a phone call needed to be made back to your parents, and your mom and daddy got to come down there, wherever you at, and hear about how you done ran amok, the police will be, and a little security guard will be the least of your problems. But that's when you're raised with some type of decency. That's when you're raised with what the old folks used to call home training. There's no home training here. This is what happens when you raise children without their father. For whatever reason, the father's not around. Whether you ran him off or whatever the case may be, which is a lot of the times what happened. Or both of y'all are dysfunctional and don't present anything. These are little girls, and not one of them have structure in their life. No leadership has been given to them, and they do not have any real authority to answer to. Because if they had authority, even if they wasn't scared of the security guard or the people at the place that they were trashing, you at least thought about the authority that was at your house. Again, you didn't want somebody filming it, sending it back, calling, notifying. I don't care if somebody tied it to a pigeon foot and they flew over there with the news. You didn't want your parents or whomever you considered to be your authority figure to find out that you were doing this kind of stuff when they wasn't around. Not worried about a thing. Stayed there as long as they wanted to, trashed it for as long as they wanted to, and then when they got tired of it, they left. Came in as a rowdy little group, probably was too rowdy and somebody told them to pipe down, quiet down, or whatever. Hey, we can't hear the orders, or whatever the case may be, because you know that you can't have no type of discipline or any type of order brought to them, and they got mad. You don't tell us what to do, just fix the food or whatever. I can guarantee you it was something petty. They was in a food place. Couldn't have been nothing serious. It was something petty. But young, they're taught no accountability for what they do. And they don't never come up out of that mindset, no matter how old they chronologically get or how old they physically get. They don't never come out of the mindset of, I don't have no accountability. So what kind of women these girls gonna grow up to be? You tell me what kind of women that these young girls are gonna grow up to be, because they already don't got nothing to hold them back. If you can go somewhere with your little group of friends and do that and not care about who got hurt, who filmed it, who told who, you must ain't got nobody to tell. You must don't have any member of your family that you respect enough that you don't want them to know that this is what you get up to when you are unsupervised by an adult. And this is why some establishments don't want little teens to come in as a group. They don't want little black kids coming in as a group because they a little gang. They a little terror gang. They get together and feel like they can talk to you any kind of way, do anything, and nobody's supposed to have any type of reaction to that. You can tell that this is what they do, and this is the behavior that they are accustomed to doing. I bet you they mamas go places and do this same stuff. Because we see the young girls on this video, but how many videos have we seen of grown women with kids doing the exact same thing? Exact same. Can't be told no, can't be told that there's an inconvenience or that there's something happening where, you know, they can't necessarily get what they want when they wanted it or how they wanted it. And she go on a tirade. She either cuss everybody out in the vicinity or she cuss and fight. Just like that video I did maybe about a month or so ago with the woman in the airport with the two little kids, one little boy, one little girl. And the little girl was crying uncontrollably because her mother was doing the same thing that we just seen in this video that these little girls was doing. So that's where they learning it. Saddling them girls with generational curses. That's all them girls got. How many of them gonna end up pregnant in the next couple of years? How many of them are gonna end up undereducated, not graduating high school, barely getting out of elementary school, going into a so-called 304 phase at 15, at 16, pregnant by 17, done been ran through by 18. Because what are the little girls learning how to do? They learning how to do this stuff nowhere in the world. You're not supposed to do this. Is just wrong on so many levels. But we the only group of women that think our children don't need no fathers and that they don't need any structure and all that they need is us and that we're the best example for them all the time. We the only group of women that think that. Then we want to be upset when, you know what I'm saying, they act out too much or act out in a way that we wasn't anticipating for them to act out. And now we want all this help. Now we want all kind of after school programs and extracurricular things to help the kids in the community. When they growing up without no structure, they growing up without any authority, they growing up without any leadership. You just let them be chaotic and you teach them. It's not even passive. You actively teach them how to do this stuff because they grow up watching you fight in public and cuss folks out at cash registers. Throw things when you don't get your way like an overgrown 2-year-old. They watch they mamas do this stuff. You can't just be talking about what little girls ain't supposed to do, where they learn it. Where did they learn it? They picked it out of the thin air or did they learn it from their mamas? And all over social media, you got black women doing the same thing. And other black women will congratulate the behavior or excuse the behavior somehow. And what do the little girls learn? Oh, okay, I can do this and not necessarily be held accountable for what I've done. I can be excused. My emotions, you know, me getting mad is somehow the excuse that I'm going to need in order to get by and in order to be, you know, absolved of any accountability. You got grown women that don't want accountability for nothing that they do. So you know these little girls is going to be them same kind of women. Everything is going to be a reason why she did what she did. You wouldn't be able to talk to them girls and get them to see no sense. Well, they shouldn't have did such and such. They talked to me the way they did and they ain't get my food right or whatever the case may be. So again, something petty. No grace, no class, nothing. Just teach them how to be little wild little animals. And you think that it's somehow cute that they grow up this way. The mamas probably wouldn't even be mad. If they did have to, you know, be detained somewhere and somebody called their mama, the mama will come down and be mad at whoever detained the daughters instead of being stern with the daughter about what she did because she knows she ain't got no space because she do it. She just did the same thing 2 weeks ago. That's where she learned it. She got it from you, listening to you, watching you, mimicking you, complete with profanity. Knew to go over there and try to trash the point of sale equipment and all of that. This is how they really raise kids, talking about they don't need no father. They don't need men. You can do it by yourself. This is what you're doing by yourself? This is the best you can do with your children? Teach your girls this kind of stuff? It's despicable. Anyway, sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.